Is that a lot of people don't think of homelessness as you see somebody walking up and down the street without food or something, but homelessness is something you'd have to look at, like when you lack family members, lack community, lack people who get involved with you, and that's when you become like homeless because you have no sense of home. You have no sense of home in the community, no sense of home with family members or nothing. That's what homelessness that I experienced, my personal experience with, is that, you just all of a sudden like cut off without a lifeline or anything. And then you have, like I said, you have people look upon you like shame that you're in that position, but nobody knows how. Nobody knows when, how, or where anyone can be in that condition. Because I didn't even think about homelessness until I became homeless. See, and then like a lot of things can get you to be homeless, lack of funds, doing general things that just put you in the position of being homeless. And that's my story. I became homeless because I made bad choices. And then being homeless now, you migrate to the people that are in the same condition you're in. You find a sense of belonging because you got.
You told him even that was ball.
You have a sense of camaraderie. You have a sense of friendship with people who are in the same position you're in, and that's what I guess a lot of people don't see that are not homeless. The old expression, peas of a pod, same peas in the same pod. What started up to make bad decisions is actually trying to find a sense of belonging with people and what decisions they were making, seeing that those decisions were fine, with the group. Okay, like this. You're in high school, and everybody wants to be on the football team. Some people are on the football team because they really want to be there and play the game. And some people are there just to be there. I was just one of the people who wanted to be there, just to be there. See, I look back on it sometimes and say, if I hadn't did this and if I hadn't did that, I've been better off today. It's just me making choices of anything. I mean, anything from drug use to eating to being out all night long. Just a sense of being there with that group. I've always been like this with my family. You can ask any of my sisters. I know where they live at and all this, but I just don't ask them for stuff. I just don't go around them and say, this is my need, can you help me? I know they will, but I just don't do it. See, I have a family. Trust me, I have a family. But I just don't be with the family because I've always been that way since I was a kid. I used to get up in the morning, get out of bed, and go on where I was going.
Do you work anywhere right now?
Try to work, but see, this is the thing. When you reach a certain age, then you become unemployable. I don't care what anybody say. You reach that certain age, I don't care what you have going for you, you're still unemployable. See, it's not like I don't want to work. It's just when you go there and they say, well, we only need you for a day, then you have to live off of that. You have to live off of that day's pay, something like that. I went to what was called quarter technical high when I was in high school. I finished school and had a degree in bookkeeping and accounting. I went into the military. I was a finance clerk when I was in the military. But when I came out of the military, it was no jobs for me. I'm not saying there wasn't no jobs. I'm just saying there was no job for me in those positions. So I had to stop thinking about what kind of education I had and then I had to lower my standard and become a laborer in order to have a job. But that's the way it is. I mean, I can't change society. I mean, this is the way we live as a society. People think discrimination is like this. You get thrown out of a restaurant, or you refuse the job, or something like that. But see, they don't understand. Well, sometimes just you're standing there and someone acts as if they don't want to stand next to you. That's discriminative. I mean, you're looking at them like, what's wrong with me? Do I smell bad? Do I look bad? But discrimination comes in all shapes and sizes, and it's little things. It's not no great big thing. And to give you an example, sometimes I'll be walking down the street and I'll come up on a couple, and then I start noticing that they start becoming defensive as they see me coming up towards them. They don't think they're being discriminated. But they are, they're outwardly like, look, I can't trust that person. And that's discriminative. You don't even know if I would steal robbers, and you just become that way. And that's the way it is with a lot of homeless people. You look at them and you say, oh, no, I don't want to be bothered. See, it comes. It really do. It comes, but it's just so, like I said, it's the little things. It's not, like I said, it's not the great big thing. Just to have an audience of people and try to make them understand what is it like. I guess it will go back to what I just said. Try it. Try it. Try it sometime. Try sleeping outside sometime on the hard concrete and see if that's the way you think your fellow man should live. Try to be denied health care. See if that's what you like. If you like that, then we're in bad shape. We're in bad shape. But I mean, I'm not trying to tell no wealthy person, no middle class person to reach in their pocket and put money on the table to help. I'm just saying, try that and see if you like it. If you don't like it, then do something to change it. Like Michael Jackson said, look at the man in the mirror and make a change. Make that change first, and then things start changing. But we as a society don't do that. We look at it like, as long as it don't happen to me, I'm okay with it. Because give you an example of what I just said. If you seen somebody get robbed and you did nothing, walk away from it and say, I'm glad it wasn't me. See if you'd be glad somebody didn't come and help you if it was you. See, I look at it like this. We live in a Christian society, and we always say we believe in Christ, God, and all that. But we don't act like we believe. We really don't. We do everything but what we need to do. And we fail to do the golden rule. Treat others as we would like to be treated. And we as a society, we don't do that. See, we look at homelessness as something that cannot be eradicated. It can be eradicated, but we just got to be willing to do it. We just got to be willing to trade a military bomb for it. We got to be willing to trade an expressway for it. We got to be willing to trade a lot of things that is convenient to get on the expressway and get downtown, shop, get back on the expressway and go home. We got to start trading some of these things in.